Hello everyone, this is Sadia Malik. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do the vocabulary and grammar exercises of unit number 15 of the first year English textbook for the year 2020-2021. The name of the unit was University Days. If you want to read about its background, discussion about its comprehension question, please watch a previous video that I uploaded a few days ago. So the first exercise is about vocabulary. In this exercise, you have to give the correct form of the words given in the brackets. So they are either nouns or they are adjectives. So how would you decide whether it's an adjective or a noun? I have in my previous video given you different suffixes which help you realize what part of a speech a certain word is by looking at the spellings. For example, valuable, able is a suffix. If we use it with any other word, it becomes a adjective. For example, comfortable, valuable, etc. Similarly, tion is a suffix. When it comes with any word, it makes it into a noun. For example, recognition, appreciation, etc. fic is another suffix which turns a word into an adjective. tion is a noun. Understanding is a noun. Impressive, ive is another suffix which turns a word into an adjective. Variety is a noun. Achievement is a noun. ment is a suffix that changes something into a noun most of the time. tic, as we earlier said, it's an adjective. Possibility, y, for example, variety and possibility, unity, they are all nouns because they end with y. Summary, again, it's a noun. And politician, ian, tion, ian, etc. When they come with a certain word, they usually change the word into a noun. So if you look at it, the adjectives are usually coming before the noun. Valuable, help. Scientific research. Impressive, window display. Sympathetic, as a person, okay? And the nouns, they can stand alone. For example, recognition, protection, understanding, variety, achievement, again a possibility. And you can see that before them there is adjective. For example, little recognition, special understanding, and then greatest achievement, slight possibility. So there are some indications that tell you that a certain part of word is either a noun or an adjective. So you can look at all these sentences, and I have used the correct form of the verb in with them. I'm grateful for your valuable help. Single mothers get little recognition for the hard work they do. A lot of scientific research is being done into gene manipulation, etc. So you can see all the 12 sentences given here. The next exercise is about a compound words. Now, first of all, you need to know what compound words are. When two words are used together to yield a new meaning, a compound is formed. As the name suggests, compound means joining together of two things. Compound words can be written in three ways. There can be open compounds, and they are written like two separate words. For example, ice cream. Closed compounds, they are joined together. There is no gap between them, and they are taken as a single word. For example, doorknob. And most of the words that you see in the exercises, they are all closed compounds. And they can be hyphenated compounds also. These are compound words in which the two words are joined by a little hyphen, a little dash between them. For example, long term. And sometimes more than two words can be joined together with two hyphens also. For example, mother-in-law. So this is also a hyphenated compound word. So your words were given in two different ways. The two words were separately given to you, and you were supposed to join them and make them into compound words. So these are the words that you can make with them: grandfather, spacesuit, doorbell, milkshake, roommate, airplane, motherboard, softball, steamboat, indoor, walkout, handout, halfway. And it's not necessary. Sometimes you can use a single word with different kinds of the other words also. So softball can be like hardball as well, okay? And software can be joined together also. So there are different combinations that you can make with compound words. But in the given exercise, you had these words that come out of the given choices. The next exercise is about transitions, and they are basically conjunctions. and you have to use them in the provided spaces. And it is said that one of which may be used twice, but when I was filling it, I realized that I used provided in two places and in case in two places, because when I was filling it, I felt that it was a correct choice at that time. First one, provided that Jamila sees the broken vase, just tell her the dog ran into it. So you can also use in case, but you can't use it here because there is that here. So you can use provided that, because you can't say in case that Jamila sees, because in case Jamila sees, then it would be fine. But because that is here, so we have to use provided. Take my phone number with you when you travel in case you need to get in contact with me. So here you can use in case because there is no conjunction in front of it. Provided that you have filled out the form correctly, you should get your refund within 7 working days. So here also provided means unless you have. So that is why we can use the same conjunction here as well. Unless you tell me where I go, I'll get lost. So here also it's a condition. If there was that here, we could have used again, provided that you tell me where I go, I'll get lost. So bring these chips with you in case you get hungry on the journey. It's an informal sentence, so I don't think that in the event should be used here, but it could be right as far as meaning is concerned. Bring these chips with you in the event you get hungry on the journey, but in the event is a very formal kind of a phrase that you do not use in informal situations. Jasmine needs to know whether you still want to buy her old car or not. Whether is used when you have a choice between two things, whether you want to go or whether you don't want to go, whether you want to buy an old car or not. Whether is usually coupled with or, like neither nor, whether or. So whenever you are asking whether and you have a choice between two, you are going to use or whether. So this was the use of different conjunctions. The next exercise is about the order of adjectives. So I thought that maybe I should show you this slide. Adjectives can be of many kinds. For example, an apple can be a good apple, huge apple, round apple, shiny apple, red apple, Pakistani apple, Balochistan apple. It can be like some material can be used with it. Juicing apple, for example, it is used to make juice, etc. But then there is a certain order in which you have to use these adjectives, and this is the order. First of all, you need to use a determiner. Determiner is usually about the number. A means one, and also means one, both, either, some, many, and it can also show the possession, my, your, our. So the first thing is this. On the second number, you show the opinion. Most of the adjectives that we usually use fall under the category of opinion. Then the size comes, then shape, then age, if there is any, then color, then origin, if the origin is used, a certain thing belongs to a certain area, then material, if the material has been mentioned, and the last one is the purpose. So that comes at the, at the end, sorry. So this is the sequence in which you are going to use them. Determiner, opinion, size, shape, age, color, origin, material, and purpose. I'll show you some examples here. For example, a small red suitcase. First of all is a determiner. It means one. Then comes the size, then the color, and then the noun at the end. The new blue silk t-shirt. You can't say the new silk blue t-shirt. So it has to follow a certain order. The new blue silk t-shirt. Material comes at the end. An ugly wooden chair. So first of all the determiner, then opinion, then material, and then the noun at the end. This new round new kitchen table. So the shape first, then the age, then the purpose, and last one is the noun. A comfortable new velvet dress. These lovely old ceramic mugs. That beautiful German origin, because it belongs to a German country. That beautiful German sports car. It means that it was made in Germany as far as the manufacturer is concerned. Those amazing heart-shaped red balloons. So first of all the determiner, then the opinion, then shape, then color, and at the end the noun. A wonderful old French clock. So this is how you are going to use them. So in your exercise, you have been given different choices and you have to select which one is correct. So looking at the previous table, the highlighted ones are the correct ones. She was wearing beautiful red shoes. He is just a silly old man. Opinion first, then age, then person. She bought a powerful new computer. They have just moved into a big modern house. Last night I watched an interesting German film. I need a new electronic dictionary. My cellar is full of big black spiders. First the size, then the color, then the noun. Same goes with these. She was carrying a beautiful new bag. I hate this awful wet weather. I like the small glass coffee table. So you have the material here, and then the purpose, and then the noun. There is a horrible red insect on your bag. First the opinion, then the color, then the noun. SimCity is an exciting new computer game. Exciting, new, then purpose, then game. I ate delicious hot soup for lunch. They live in a wonderful old wooden house. They are a loud, heavy metal band. So the next exercise is the same. I'm not going to go into the detail. You can check with your answers. Please try to follow this table and you are not going to make any mistakes. This is the solved exercise that I have given here. So you can just try on your own and then you can check your answers with these given answers. Now the next is adjective clause and how to use them. Adjective clause is basically information provided about the noun, and it is usually joined with a conjunction that or who or which and where and whom and whose and when. So how can you know that this is an adjective clause? And an adjective clause would always tell you more about the noun. The cake was delicious. The sentence is complete itself, but you are adding some information here. The cake that she bought was delicious. And the other thing is that even if you take this clause out, the sentence is complete, but this gives an additional information about the noun, always about the noun. So you need to keep in mind anything that tells you more about the noun and it is a clause, it is called an adjective clause. The people who live next door are good neighbors. If you just take out the highlighted part here, you can say the people are good neighbors. Even that is a complete sentence, but then you tell more about the people who live next door. The game which was played yesterday. I visited town where they met. The leaders whom we elected. Do you know the woman whose picture is in the magazine? You can just ask, do you know the woman? But that would not be very clear. So just to add information about the noun, do you know the woman whose picture is in the magazine? She will always remember the day when the accident happened. So the day has been given more information about that. What day? When the accident happened. And it all of them use these conjunctions when you are joining the clause with the main sentence. Now your exercise was that you have been given two sentences and you had to join them using who or that. So you can say, we sent a package to our relatives, they live in Karachi. We sent a package to our relatives who live in Karachi. So the whole thing, who lives in Karachi, becomes your adjective clause. The woman who sits next to me in class works as a cashier. So the sentence can be, the woman is a cashier, but you are giving extra information, who sits next to me in the class. That's the book that everyone is reading. We bought some trees that our neighbor told us they were on sale. They should be cut out. We bought some trees that our neighbor told us were on sale. So the car I bought last month had a big engine. It should be taken out. I'm sorry, it should not be here. The car that I bought last month had a bad engine. The next one, I lived in an apartment building that had a very slow elevator. So this whole thing, that had a very slow elevator, is an adjective clause because it is telling you more about the building. You should see a doctor who can help you with your back problems. So again, the whole thing here, who can help you with your back problems, is giving you more information about the kind of doctor. And then the rest of it also. Last one, my wife returned the plants that were too big for me. So pants, sorry. My wife turned the pants that were too big for me. So pants have been given more information that were too big for me. So if you have any question, please do ask. Subscribe my channel, like the video, and also press the bell icon so you can get future notification. These were some of the grammar concepts that we did today. If you have any question, please do ask. Thank you so much.